All the work he talking about putting in is own homies or his enemies.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
We back with some more Wack 100 content. What's going on, y'all? Now, Wack details some of the details of the West Coast politics. When somebody said it's up for Bricc Baby from the whole neighborhood card, not just the 60s, and he also gives more reasons why he doesn't recognize the politics.
Hey, check out the items in the description box and take you right to the RUMORNATI shop.
Identify as a multimillionaire.
RUMORNATI Network.
So, Wack, question: the video up at the top of 600 calling for his DP or whatever, is that in response to the situation that happened outside of No Jumper?
Oh, this must be new.
Yeah, that's the recent one.
That's
dropped.
it. Yeah, he's saying if you don't show up tonight for your DP, you fair game to anyone from NAC. See, neighborhood crip, when you say NAC, that's like saying Pyro. You know, you got a bunch of NACs, neighborhood crip gangs. 40s is neighborhood crip, 60s is neighborhood crip, 90s is neighborhood crip, East Coast is neighborhood crip. And they got a bunch of different cliques amongst them. Roller 100s is neighborhood crip. So he's saying, if you don't show up, you ain't just 60 business, you everybody from neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a bunch of Paru sets. So, you know, that's why when it come down to it, like when I was doing time, I was notorious for that. What Paru you from? All of them. Because we like, we ain't got no problem with you. We beef with such and such. From every Paru set you know about. So that problem you got, like, that's where I'm from. You know, and then when we get to getting into it with just the straight blood gangs, then we get to set trip, Paru or nothing, you know. Like, at the end of the day, what do you want? When it comes to that flag, Paru, the deepest thing rolling, period. When unite, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
The gangster card is the same way. You know, you got a bunch of gangster crips that they was able to unite to be a bunch of them. But, you know, with me, that's just how I was. Like, tell you, like, don't ask his name because he's going to tell you don't want to hear. And don't ask him what Paru he from. He's going to tell you from all of them. Period.
Do you think it's come off worse because DW Flame is not from LA and he still said a diss to
What you mean? See, hold on. See, wait, bro. See, you are out of town. DW Flame is no different. Let me break this down to y'all again, bro. Ask my 2Ps where he from right now. Ask him what city he from. Watch what he tell you. Ask him where he from. He from Compton. He ain't gonna tell you from LA. Inglewood ain't gonna tell you from LA. A Watson ain't gonna tell you from LA. A Pomona, Long Beach, a Pacoima, Pasadena, Hawthorne ain't gonna tell you they from LA. They gonna tell you they from their city. It's all part of LA County. I don't know what about this y'all don't get. Long Beach is LA County. If DW Flame go to jail in Long Beach, I'll go to jail in Pacoima. 2Ps go to jail in Compton. And 600 go to jail in the Crenshaw district. We're all going to LA County Jail. LA City is very small. Do y'all not get that? LA County is 60 miles north, south, east, west. Calabasas is in LA County. Pomona is the bordering city. Long Beach, bordering city. After Long Beach is Orange County. After Pomona, you go into the IE. Roseman is bordering city. After Roseman, you go into Kern County. Calabasas is bordering city. After that, you go into Ventura County. Everything in the middle of that is LA County. So when you say he's not from LA, you say that like you downplaying, like he from some city over there in the mountains or something.
Nah, I was just asking because, like you said, I'm not familiar with all the politics.
What he says has nothing to do with being from LA. Insanes is trades. Neighborhood is O's. Anything owing Trey is automatically enemies. This is why I don't understand non-Trey gangster bloods. It make no sense to me. Trey is crippin' across the board, A to Z. Ain't got nothing to do with them blood or power rule. Period.
Don't make sense.
Don't make sense. You tell me non-Trey gangster bloods, that don't make sense because anything Trey is crippin' is blue. Treys and O's don't get along. Treys represent the gangster card, gangster Crips. O's represent the neighborhood Crips. Neighborhood Crips and gangster Crips is automatically enemies out the gate, period. Insanes represent the Treys. And they click with the Hoovers, which is enemies all around the board to neighborhood. This is why when out of town trying to figure it out, I be like, bro, chill out, because it's a math, and either you wasn't born in this, you ain't gonna understand it. That's why I tell y'all when y'all come out here, just worry about what hat you got on. You from New York, you land in LA, you from neighborhood Crip with that hat on. You got that H hat on, you from Houston. You from Philly, you come out here with that that's power rule, period. I don't know how you. Man, I'm from, they gonna knock your noodle if you ain't ready.
Yeah, you lucky if you get the question off.
Yeah.
You lucky if you get the answer and say you from out of town.
Yeah.
I got the wrong gas station. It's a wrap.
Yo, that's why I told them we was misled, because Mac supposedly had been from 93rd Street in the Bronx. But I knew that. I'm like, anything with Treys, bro, is crippin'.
That's what it should have been. 9 Trey boys, 9 Trey hustlers, 9 Trey Bronx, 9 Trey Harlem. Then nobody would have had nothing to say. I don't even know why, bro, when a nigga told me the Monster Cody book inspired us, he from A Trey Gangster Crip. How the A Trey Gangster Crip book inspire you to be a blood? That don't even make sense.
Shout out RUMORNATI.
What is you talking about? All the work he talking about putting in his own homies or his enemies. The 60's and whatever neighboring bloods he might have ran across. Right? But then none of that makes sense. That's why I don't, get to talking about we was sanctioned and all this, so, and mixing the Vatican with the streets and all this. I be like, look, bro, I'd rather not even talk about it. That's your thing, because you ain't gonna like what come out of my mouth. I'm bred into this. I'm never going to understand that. It's not gonna happen. You read a Crip book and heard Trey Gangster and was inspired by the Crip book to be a blood and named your set after a Crip clique. That's never gonna work out with me, bro. I don't give what you talking about. I hear you and whatever, but that's cool.
No, I definitely agree with you, huh? I agree, 100%.
This is why they get mad. Yo, Wack, you act like, hey, bro, I don't want to acknowledge or politic what y'all doing. That's y'all, bro. Man, if I came out here, that you gonna have the Bloods and the Crips upset. They be and came together to get rid of you. If it was only a number off, they could have been 9 deuce. It said 9 ace, 9 4. I wouldn't have none of this to say. You know what I'm saying?
I don't put that. I don't condone none of that. But they called themselves 9 Treys because it started in 93, not because OG Mac was from 93rd Street. OG Mac was from 183rd Street, 183rd. You know what I mean? Uptown in the Bronx. So it started in 93.
They said he was from LA. When we first got it, they said he was from LA, so we were misled all the way around.
They said that he was from some type called Gangster Miller Bloods or something like that.
The Bloods. That's where his family from.
Yeah, there you go.
Miller Gangster.
I don't.
It was homies, 120 Miller Thriller.
But the dude was no good anyway, so.
It's a fact, JL. He lied to everybody. It's a fact.
Wait, AK, you talking about the Billies?
Yeah, all the sets up under him, we were all manipulated. We was all lied to.
Made up.
Remember, Danny, when I talked to Pitt the other day, and I told Pitt about the 5 and the 6 point star, and I had to explain it to him where it came from. That's Midwest. That's not West Coast.
Y'all mixing some 5% with some street gang bang. That's what y'all doing.
The thing that's crazy is they took the knowledge from
y'all mixing. Ain't no, bro, y'all mixing some righteous with some unrighteous.
And then they use Monster Cody's book to use the rule, like to apply the rules. I didn't understand
That's a Crip
that.
book, though.
Yeah, I know.
Monster Cody's, he crippin'.
That's why I never understood it.
Anything about him is crippin'. Ain't no watering that down. Straight up.
So they took Crippin' and 5% and made blood? That's crazy.
There you go. That's exactly what, there you go. You got it. There you go. That's why when I be like, yo, bro, when I leave the West Coast, I don't entertain the politics. Come on, bro. I seen it somewhere. This gang sign took 5 minutes, bro. These tapping each other palms and bird signs and wings and twisting up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, I don't. But see, I don't want to even get off into like, bro, what you doing? Oh no, what it? You know what I'm saying? So don't ask me about it. Weird to me, but that's me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna acknowledge you. So when I see you doing it, I don't say nothing. But then they be like, damn, Wack, you know, you on with this, bro. I don't know what you got going on with all this, bro. That's your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just like, you know, we the Muslim pork squad. It's not gonna make sense to me. It's not. But then I had it the other day, he told me some real, I was at Ray J house. He in Philly, he a Muslim. He said, I eat pork, Wack. I said, what? He said, yeah, they ain't gonna say nothing to me. He said, it ain't no different than drinking and smoking. Liquor is poison just like pork is poison. So, you know, don't make one better than the other.
You can't even argue with that one.
I said I debate any right now.
Yeah, you can't even get mad at that.
Because somebody said that pork was, y'all got a name for it or something. Y'all said, like,
swine.
Yeah, y'all called it something. I don't know what I can't remember the name. It was like,
oh, it's haram.
Haram, right? When he said that, he said liquor is haram. What's next?
That's a fact.
He got quiet.
That's why I said, me personally, I can't argue with somebody like that.
He said, Wack, you always use this word. What? He said selective politics. That he want to select politics because they want to talk about what they don't do and make that bad instead of talking about that we all do. I said, damn, that's some crazy. He said, Wack, I know for a fact because I know they use you for your services. 30 days before Ramadan, they've come from overseas, called like you. Y'all get them cars. Y'all get them all the little spots at the clubs in Beverly Hills and all this. And them party and drink and do everything for that whole 30 days. I said, you ain't lying. He said, then they go back and act like they holier than that.
Oh man, y'all go ahead and get at down in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about that one. Wack 100 goes into details about some of that West Coast politics after it was said by someone that Bricc Baby needed a DP for allowing DW Flame to sit right there on the couch next to him and disrespect the neighborhood card by calling the Newport cigarette a nap. No disrespect intended. Now we saw Bricc Baby and DW Flame address this on No Jumper. Recently, DW came out and said Bricc Baby is his homie. He apologized to everybody that he needed to apologize to. He didn't mean nothing by it. That's just how they talk. That's gang talk. And if Bricc Baby would have done the same, it probably would have been the same results. You know, he would have allowed his homeboy the luxury of getting the pass because he understands that his homeboy is inebriated and that his homeboy is from another set and that he talks like this. This is part of his second nature, almost like muscle memory, and also speaks on the comfortability that your homeboy has around you to speak like that, to not be on thin ice, to, oh man, let my guard down. Oh, I done slipped up. My bad. So to the outsiders, to the people who don't have a full understanding, the spectators, the onlookers, the commentators, the observers, such as myself, it's only so much we can't have too much to say because we don't fully understand the politics. When Wack went to explaining, oh, this with this and this links with that, and this, it's kind of like, it's trigonometry, bro. If you try to jump, matter of fact, it's even harder than that. It's pre-calculus, bro. It's calculus. It's not something that you just jump into. You're gonna be lost completely. And in this field, you don't want to fail. In school, yeah, a F is horrible. It's a failure. You still got another chance. But when we talk about being out in them streets, when we talk about being in the school of hard knocks, where a failing grade might not warrant you a second chance. You might not get a chance to go through that grade again, to do it all over, the same way you do if you fail a class. It's different there. Ain't nobody playing fair. You get graded on a scale that's unbalanced. And ain't no calling timeouts and wreck. Man, stay out them streets, keep a job and a side hustle, keep your face clean. And no, I ain't talking about a morning wash, I'm talking about doing dirt. Don't be doing no dirt because your face on that. And that's a credit score, no matter what you do, gonna follow you around forever. So you want to keep that high as possible. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody involved. Shout out that boy Wack 100. Shout out the whole 100 side. But most importantly, shout out to y'all. And if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate y'all the most. Y'all the real MVPs. But I need y'all to do me a favor, man. Check out that merch link in the description. Make sure you share the video, like, comment, subscribe. It helps us fight through this shadow realm and find a place in the algorithm. We can't do it without y'all. Much love. Yep.
Like, comment.